Greetings, everyone. I'm hoping this is working. After last week, I just don't know. This is Elizabeth, and we are here with Crescent Creation today. I'm just going in just to make sure it actually did go live on Crescent Creation. It's probably a little bit running behind. So if you're watching the replay, go ahead and fast forward a little bit. Why am I not getting notifications? There it is. There it is. Make sure that it's... Oops. Oops. Skip. I want to do skip. Skip the ads. All right. Skip it to ads. Skip it to ads. All right. Here we go. We are live, and I'm going to share the live. Not like that. We're going to share it to our groups, which I have my personal group, Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends. So I like to share my live there. And it's going to be a stinker today. Crescent Creation also has a group, although of course Facebook says no, you don't have no friends today. Oh, that's why I'm on the wrong thingy. There we go. I'll have lots of friends now. Let's try this again. Share into my groups. Crescent Creation Show and Tell. You guys can definitely join there and share your projects, ask questions about the shop, all of that fun stuff. My thing is being redonkulous. Come on. There we go. Trying to see my comments on the computer while I'm sharing all of this. There's Miss Mary Alice, aka Mary Landers, PJB Stamper, aka Pam. Hello, lovely ladies. Jean, thank you for showing your support today. I appreciate it. And then one last share. Copy the link. If you're in my group, Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends, we have a bonus chat for active links. And there we go. Active links. Active live links. That way there, give a thumbs up. Get back into my chatty chat. Uh-oh. Pam is sick. Or is the hubby sick? That message is not showing through. Or I missed it. Oh, I must have missed it. But that's okay. So I wanted to do something a little bit different. I hope you guys don't mind. We're gonna try something. Okay. Usually I take a little bit of product that I've acquired through Crescent Creation and I make a card. And I wanted to kind of go out of my box, and maybe it'll inspire you to go out of your box. On my channel with Deborah, we're going to be making a journal, and I thought I'm going to make one here too. We're going to do one with Crescent Creation brands. So if I use some Simon Hurley, Crescent Creation may or may not have it, but you can definitely stop by the shop, check it out. There's sales all the time and that fun stuff. Oh, the hubby tested positive. Hello, Miss Crystal and Kim in Alaska. So I wanted to make a small kind of notebook, journal, album, however you want to describe it is fine. And I thought it would be fun to do it in an A2 size. Okay, this way. Okay, so the card would open like this, or the little book. So I have chopped up I don't know. I chopped up some paper. There's 1 piece, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 papers in the long format. Okay. So then all I got to do is I'm thinking, you guys, because when we fold them, we're going to have this overlappy, which I don't mind, but I want to make sure that my cover page sticks out, right? We want our cover page to be the longest. So if I put this like so, and because it's a journal and fun, we don't have to make it perfect, right? We can just keep it as is. So I wanna make sure all my pages for my signatures, we still got to make a cover. We'll make a cover maybe tomorrow. We'll start the guts of our book today. And so inside of our signatures, and signature is just a cluster of pages within the book. Okay, so I'm going to have 1, 2, let's do 3 clusters. Okay, more friends the merrier, right? So these 3 clusters, aka our signatures, okay, are then gonna go into a bigger thing. But I want my book cover to be a little bit wider and a little bit longer. So we'll make that next time with a bigger sheet of paper. So these are our 3 signatures. Now we want to put the papers on the inside. Okay, but once we start adding papers to the inside starts sticking out. So I'm feeling that if we take off a 1/4 inch on all these guys, it'll still be jaggedy and fun, but hopefully we'll be in more. And if we need to take a little bit more off, we can. Speaking of jaggedy, oh, that would be fun. Where's my Me's your crunch? We're going, haha, look at us. We're gonna take off, I don't know. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Okay, it's a journal. It's supposed to be funky. So PJB stamper, unfortunately, no, not in this journal. The one that I'm making on my channel, yes, I'm going to be going through my drawers of pre-made backgrounds and using those. This is from scratch, so anybody can follow along and hopefully get inspo to use up their product more so than their what's-his-face. Okay, I forgot. We need, since we're cutting our deckled edge, we need to cut a little bit off of both ends. So I'm going to cut the teeniest amount off of this side. And we don't mind if it didn't make it perfect, because we made a boo-boo. So we want to take a little bit off of both ends so that when we fold it, we're going to have little deckled trimmed edges. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect because it's kind of like our little grungy thing. So our main one, like so. And I'm feeling I want to take a little bit more off. Just a little bit. Gonna take a wee bit more off, and then I'll take, there we go. Then when we put it in here, our signature, I just think it'll give it a little bit more character. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Lisa, hello, hello. So we'll do a fairly decent chunk off of both ends. And you can do, if you have the Tim Holtz decal trimmer, the top up here is teeny weeny decaling, and then it gets wider. So you can set your paper in here and have really different decally bits. I wish I could show you that. Really different decally bits throughout. And so they don't look exactly the same. If that makes sense. Okay. Get these chopped up. Do this whole process with you guys over the course of the month. Hopefully by the end of the month we'll have it mostly, if not all, completed, working with you guys. And so you can follow along, and you can definitely watch the replay if you're missing a step or anything like that. When you figure out your parameters, like the size of the paper you want, if you're going to do decal trimming, do each step to its fullest. Like, cut all your paper to the size you want, where I've cut all of mine in half. Then trim all your pieces. Then fold everything. So like now, I'm just busting through, cutting all these little end pieces off. Okay, then I can quickly go through and fold them. If you want precision, you can definitely do measurements. This kind of book, album, okay, you don't need to be precise. It'll have more character if one's a little bit longer than the other. Yeah, and yeah, like Pam said, you can measure, you can fold the paper, get it precisely where you want it. I'm just eyeballing. I don't mind if some of mine are a little bit shorter, a little bit longer, if that makes sense. Bitty. Okay, so there's all of mine trimmed except for my signature covers. So there's that, there's a cover. We're gonna treat this particular one. I'm gonna hang on to these. I'm gonna try and use these throughout the book. We might do some fun things. I don't know. We'll see. Treat each little signature like a little book in the book. I hope that makes sense. And then we're just gonna fold and press. You can of course use your scoring buddies and all that fun stuff and get really good, perfect stuff. I'm using 65-pound accent opaque because I want to stamp and I don't want it to bleed through. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a little bit thicker one. Like so. Maureen, hello. Melissa K. I don't know if I said hello, but hello. Okay. And then you guys comment on the videos during the construction of this book. And each comment, each video, okay, if you comment on each video, that will be an entry, and I'll give this little guy away when we're all done. How does that sound? Since I'm not doing individual cards, we'll just do like one little grand to give away this. But be sure, if you want lots of chances to win, comment on all the videos. Okay. Okay, so there's that. And then we've got our 3, 2, 4. Oh, look at that. We're going to have 3 signatures with 3 pages. And I could have trimmed a little bit more. I'm not sad about it, but you know, I am. Do I like? I'll have to think if I like the front one not being. Yeah, I do. I like it. They stick out a little bit, but that's okay. And let's do this proper way. Let's stuff everybody inside of everybody. Everybody in. And this is what I mean by when you start, come on, work with me. When you start stacking, okay, oops, come on, you can see it pushes it away from the edge. And so this decal is sticking out further than this page, right? So what I can do now is go in, grab the one that's sticking out, and say, sir, I don't want you sticking out. And then I'm just gonna trim a little bit more off, and then open my little book and put it right back in there. And there he is. So now all of those stick in there on the inside. Okay, so let me check these, and I put these ones in here wrong. We want to sandwich, just like a book, sandwich in here. And then we'll see if anybody's sticking out in here. And we are. This particular one is sticking out quite a bit. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to chop a little bit off of this one. I'm going to come down here and do that. There we go. So now we're getting, oh, that's better. And that one's poking out just a teeny bit, and I'm okay with that. And, oops, I put this one together wrong too. I'm gonna stack them, stack them. Look, we actually did pretty good on that one. Okay, so then we have our 3, and then tomorrow we'll make our cover and work on a few pages. So this is the guts to our little book. We have 3 little signatures. Each little signature has 3 half a sheets of paper. So then we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4. You get it. We get 8 front and backs. So that's 16 surfaces per thingy we get to cover. How fun is that? And I've got my little bits here to the side. Okay. Gotta love these little bits. Okay, so we're going to start with our first signature. Sorry, my little camera's a little... There we go. Okay, we're going to start with our first... Hello, T. Thanks for joining us today. Make sure I didn't miss any. If you guys have any questions and I miss it, just put it big for me. I'll try... You know, scream it. We'll try and get to it. So we're going to start with our first little signature. And we're going to do some decorating. And for this, I am going to, pardon me, while I grab out... we're going to grab some Lawn Fawn goodies. We're going to do Lawn Fawn because that is Neha, the owner of Crescent Creations. That's her favorite brand. I think it's her favorite. She does love them. Okay, we're going to use some Lawn Fawn. And I'm just kind of thinking really cool. Oh, these guys. I don't do enough. These are the Simply Celebrate critters. Look at those. That would be fun to do those. Like a little intro into our book. Oh, yeah, see, I have the little... Let's do spring. Our first one is going to be spring themed. We've got our little rabbits. And the fun thing about these, right, is, yeah, it's a little too short, but we can stamp it and then move over and stamp a couple of them twice, right? That's all right. Or we can stamp them and then put... Like these, we have the little peeps, right? We could put a little peep there or something, so we can change it up. We'll figure it out. And those are rabbits. Oh, it might be cute to give them some little apples, just to kind of fill in the space. And then we'll give them little chat bubbles that people can deal with or play with. So we'll do a couple of these on some pages, and then we'll do some other goodies throughout the book, because I have like, oh, this one would be cute on a page. My little hedgehogs would be cute on a page. So this first signature is going to be all about lawn fawn. And this, you know, this even would be a great way to do inventory. Like, you could use your stamp sets and do lawn fawn, and then all your pages could be the different, yeah, the Last Supper. So, say like you do the entire thing, all lawn fawn. Each little page could just be the stamp set. And you don't have to use everything from the stamp set. Just something that'll say, oh yeah, I have those stamp sets. So let's get stamping. So we're gonna do some general blending just to get backgrounds done. So we're gonna work one page at a time really quickly. We're gonna kind of unify. Okay, I'm gonna undo these so I know which ones I'm working with, and I'm gonna set these off to the side. Okay, so there's those. Now, I'm pretty sure Lawn Fawn has some stencils. I do not have Lawn Fawn stencils. I do have a lot of Simon Hurley stencils, which I tell you, I even have them just sitting right here because I was using them. So, any stencils. Crescent Creation does sell some of the Simon Hurley stencils. They have like MFT, Lawn Fawn, lots of fun brands. So stop in there, check them out. Again, some of them may be on sale. This one I think would be a fun Eastery, springy color. So we're gonna go with some fun, bright colors. Prom Queen, little bit of pastel-y, little bit, yeah, that one. Those are the bright ones. Let's throw some Roar. That might be a fun page right there with a little bit of this one. That might be a page. We're gonna do, let's do a pink page just to get it started. We're gonna grab our pink brushes. Okay. And our next step is, because we're starting from scratch, I don't want to ink blend and move my paper. So I'm gonna grab my station. Oh, station! Where did you go? Okay. Here's my station. Now, Crescent Creation does have the station by the Make Art Station by Wendy Vecchi. Okay, this is just a sticky mat that our lovely T sent me. It's just a kitchen sticky mat. Okay, it's really good at holding things put. so they don't slide all over, and that's what we want. I'm having a lot of issues with this camera today. So I want to be able to work per side, okay, because this is the front, this is the back, this is the inside, and I want to be able to color everything up, but not have it get all muckified. Looking for the tape and I can't see the tape. Okay, so, and then we're going to try and do some fun techniques. So it's not going to be the exact same thing. Okay, I hope that makes sense. We're going to, now I'm putting the tape, the low tack tape. I'm using mint tape. You can use whatever low tack, but see that? It's not going to go anywhere. Look at that. And then I can do a pink on the background. Okay. Look at that. Just a dirty brush. I know you guys can't see that very good, but for me, it's automatically changed that. Just a nice pink. Just get some pink down there. Get you over there. And then we're going to put our little stencil on. And you can do lunar paste through your stencil. I'm going to ink blend this particular one. We will use some lunar paste. Again, that is also sold at Crescent Creation. You can grab yourself some. Grab yourself some. Don't mind me. I'm learning English. Every day, all day. We're going to grab some sidewalk chalk. And just kind of get that in a few places. Try not to go too big a circle over there. There's some sidewalk chalk. Grab some piggyback. Like so. Grab some prom queen. And just do a few spots of that. Nice background. Woo! Look at that. Okay. We're gonna peel our tape and look at that. Look at that. And because we didn't smoosh it into the other ink, okay, so this is a nice perfect backside. Okay. So we've created a nice patterned paper. Have yourself a little cleanup bottle, right handy. Just like so. Make sure it's nice and dry. Here a peep, there a peep, everywhere a peep, peep. Spring. Aw, Kim in Alaska had snow. Okay, and then we're gonna do the other side. I'm just gonna pull out the same tape. Okay, I'm gonna mask off the other side right into my little crease there. We're gonna magnet that down, stay put. Okay, and we're gonna do this a little bit different. I'm gonna keep it kind of white. Go over that, and then since I got prom queen out, just gonna go in there with some prom queen first off. Woo wee! So we're gonna start dark at the top and get lighter. Start dark at the bottom and go up and get lighter. So you can change how you apply the ink, right in the same instance. So I started really heavy with the ink and then got lighter, and then started really heavy with the ink and then got lighter, so you get this nice fun design, right? And now I'm going to flip it and see what kind of pattern I can make. See, I can line it up like so. Okay, like so. It's not too bad. Now, get this. I'm going to mist this very lightly. Very lightly. Okay, now I'm going to clean my stencil. Didn't have to change color. Didn't have to get my brush back out. Okay, I just changed or did a little bit of mist and that. And I love it. My stencil's clean except where I just dropped it in the ink. Okay, stencil's clean. We've got two beautiful backgrounds. And see how this chevron, see, brushing, cleaning. And what we're seeing is the little strokes of the wash rag. I purposely, use a heavy grit wash rag. Normally you guys see me use the microfiber, which will give you a little bit smoother transition. But yeah, look at that. In this one here, we took out most of the white with a light pink background. This one, we left some white in there, and our inside is still pristine. Okay, so we're going to clean that. We're going to do one of my favorite things. We're going to do a little bit ink smooshing for the inside. Okay, I prefer to do my ink smooshing on the mat. I am going to do it with both pieces. Okay, I'm going to do I need some ink down. Let's get some ink down there first. We're going to stay with the same colors. Dry that so that we've got some of that. I know you guys can't see it, but we got some of that, and we got some of that. So we add enough water that it gets smooshy, okay, and then we're just going to tap. Ooh, that's a good in. We're just going to tap and pick that up, and look at, just like that, we have this really pretty lightly marbled, just one tap, you guys. That's what we're doing for this one, just to get this front cover done. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and dry this. Cordelia! Okay, see it flattened that out a little bit too, so don't worry if it warps, because you can tell it to go flat again. Easy peasy. Ugh, that's almost like an Easter egg. Almost like an Easter egg. Look at that, just beautiful. Okay, so there's that. We're gonna ink up this one. We're gonna go, I think we're gonna do, because that's gonna be pretty cool. Let's do tropical, no, let's do overzealous next to that. I think that'll be pretty. Okay. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to put a little bit of that color down. We're going to mist it. And then we're going to tap. Ooh, that was a good one. Very light. You guys can hardly see it, but it's there. Ooh, that one is light. I love that. I don't know why I put my heat tool away. Just kind of creating our own pattern paper. Yeah. Well, we're going to have a little bit of green on the back side too. That's all right. Okay. Look, just dry it up. I got a little bit wet right there. And don't panic if it bleeds through to the other side. It'll still look good. You'll be surprised. Just keep going. Just keep going. Okay. So we've got a little bit there. I don't want that much water in my palette. So now we've got this cute pink and green. Let's do Tropical Tango. We're gonna just do a little nice little pickup. Again, you can see my card is like it's a warping. It's okay. Okay, so I got a little bit of Tropical Tango in there. Just like so. I'll flatten that out later, don't worry. We're gonna add a little bit. It's very faint. We're gonna add just a little bit to the back side there. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Can't hardly see, but we're getting there. Don't you worry. Vegetable soup, 5 cheddar check, Cheez-Its, all the good stuff. Okay, and then we're gonna do yellow, because why not? We're gonna do yellow on that. Now, here's the thing. This will not be next to this. So, yeah. You're like, that's not gonna look good next to it. Well, it doesn't matter because it's not actually going to be next to it. It would be next to it if this was the last page in, right? Oops. So we got some of that. Just that shooting star. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to set that aside and let it dry. I am going to put a little bit of that yellow on the inside of this one, I do believe. Oh, yeah, look at that. And then we're going to do a little bit more stenciling. Actually, I need to do some roar. Let's do roar next to the yellow. Woohoo! Right there. Oh, I love that. Just a single tap. It makes it very marbly. Like, if we're going springy, that's all you need. We're going to do a little stenciling there. We have that there. See, those two are going to be together. And then that is there. Let's do some more pink on that side. And then that's going to be there. We can do, yeah, we're going to do some pink on the outside. We're going to get some more. That was a little bit much, but that's okay. And then we'll stencil over the top. Ooh, that's a good one. We'll stencil over the top. Okay. There we go. Beautimus, Beautimus, Beautimus. Gotta dry that one and that one. Haven't dyed eggs in so long, T. Oh, painted potatoes. Haha, that's funny. Can't imagine. I don't know. Can't really eat a potato if it, well, yeah, I don't know. Because, you know, the eggs, we dye the shell. We don't actually eat the shell, so I don't know how about painting a potato unless they are going to put them to seed. I don't know. Okay, and so then we've got that one and that one. So we've got that. So I'm going to stencil these pink ones. And I'm thinking we're going to kind of do this fun, interesting thing. I hope. Let's see if I can finagle this. Let's get our station back out. Because this is so linear, you know, it cuts really nice. We can make it look like, you know, it's half the page. We're going to grab our washi tape because I want to do right to this line, right? Okay. And then I'm going to line these lines up just like so, and it'll be fairly straight, right? Put a little magnet there. Put a little magnet there. And then when I ink blend out, I'm going to stop so that it just fades out here. So I don't want to put a tape, and I don't want to go right to the edge. I want it to kind of fade out. So I want it nice and detailed right here and then fade out. And we're going to go outside the coloring box. I mean, pink and yellow would make an orange. They're not necessarily going to make orange, but they should look pretty good together. So we're going to hold this still. I'm going to do nice and heavy, like I was saying, right here, right at the edge, nice and heavy. Okay. Ugh. Can you guys see that? Shooting star. I don't know. I'm not green is my jam, but some of the Simon Hurley colors, you know, it's amazing how beautiful they are. Okay, now see, I'm just going right in here. I'm not adding any more to my brush. Trying not to go over the edge. Remember, my book orientation is this way, so I want to make sure that all of my designs fit in my book orientation. Oh, okay. Nice and dark, and then fade it out. Look at that. So we don't have that harsh stop. Oh, I love that. I love that. Okay, so on this, now, this will be like this. And then you're flipping the book, okay? So this, I would actually do like this. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to hold that there. Oops. No, Elizabeth, that is not the same thing. Let's get our lines lined up. And I'm going to have it go off the page. Okay, get those lines lined up. Okay, we're going to put our little magnets down. And then this time, we're going to go with a little bit of Roar. Same but different. Same stencil, same background colors. They're different because they're picked up differently. And then we're just using a different color. I didn't clean my stencil. It's okay. The yellow and orange, they're not going to hurt each other. They're not going to make mud. Nice and heavy. And then we're going to blend out. Okay, if you need to add more ink, you're going to start where it's already dark and then pull it to your area that you want light. Okay. Just like so. Oh, look at that. And see, and it's fabulous because they're not actually together. So we have this. We have our planes. We have this cute little pattern right there. we don't see that pattern again until we get right there. Okay. And then back to our planes. Okay. Brenda, hello, hello. Okay, so we've got these. This is our backgrounds. They're ready to go for more detail. Okay. So let's look at what we got going on. I've got my colors that I'm using on this. I'm just keeping these colors out in case I need them. Just stack them up out of the way. Okay. And then we're gonna scooch that. And then we're gonna look at our little doodads. And I was really wanting to use the little rabbits. So here's our little rabbits. Oh, you know what would be really cute? Is if they were a pocket. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do like a little pocket. So we're going to actually have them up higher. And then we're going to do like a pocket. A pocket. So yeah, that's going to be fun. All right, so here's our rabbits. We're going to grab, think, what do I need? I need a piece of paper, This one I'll do, a little scrap paper, okay. Okay, so here's this, okay. So I can feel the top of my book there. So I'm going to have that there. Okay. And I think that's enough room so we can stamp them right there. Going to grab our little block there. We're going to grab our... I'm not going to color in alcohol markers or water-based markers. I'll go in with some... Oh, no, I can because this... Okay, so if I were to color right on my pages, I would not use alcohol or whatever. But since we're stamping, we definitely can. So let me take that back. Yes, so we are going to stamp them, but we're going to fussy cut it so it becomes a pocket. I'll show you. Hopefully I get my point across. Because I want to make a pocket. Like this is a t-shirt and you've got a pocket full of bunnies. I think that would be fun. And this would be a cute gift too. If you have a person that likes to make junk journals, you can make them this cute little thing. Fewer pages, more pages, and smaller, bigger, and say, I made something for ya. Okay. So those are stamped. I need my ruler. Ruler. Okay. I mucked it up just a minute, because I didn't stamp it straight, but that's okay, right? Trying to think of a pocket. It goes in, then oh, okay. So we're gonna go in a little. Let's draw this in pencil because I will probably make it a muckery. Where'd my pencil go? 1 dangly, 2 dangly, 3 dangly. I did not put it away. So I'm gonna go from the edge of the doodad, okay, And then just gonna make a little angle in. Little angle in. Okay, and then I'm gonna go up a little bit and do another little angle. And then, I don't know, it doesn't need to be perfect, I don't think. And then we're gonna connect them at the bottom. See, we kind of just made a little janky pocket. Okay, I like it. I actually like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my Sharpie. That's kind of a thick line. Kind of thick like that line, right? Since they have a nice straight line, I'm going to make mine a nice straight line. Clean. If you're using Sharpies and stuff, you want to clean the side of your thing before you move it, because you could potentially transfer a little bit of ink where you don't want it. I want to get one of the small T rulers. I like a T ruler, but sometimes the big one is just too big. Look at our cute little pocket, you guys. Okay, and then I'll fussy cut around the whole pocket, so I'll have a cute little trim there. Let's do some stitching in our pocket. Okay, so because I didn't stamp this straight, and we want a straight line under our bunnies, what you can use are the lines of your ruler. Like the inch marks are the longest lines, right? So I'm going to take those little inch marks and line them up with my line. So when I draw a line, okay, it's going to be straight and even spacing. Otherwise, you can measure down a 1/4 inch, measure down a 1/4 inch, and then connect the 2 dots. But that's a good spacing, I think. So then I'm just gonna go like so, and I'm just gonna kind of eyeball, because if I was hand sewing this little pocket, it would not be perfect. Trust me. So we're just gonna go around. We're just gonna eyeball this portion, because that's what I would do if I were sewing. Just saying. This pocket would be totally reminiscent of an actual pocket if I were to make a pocket. And I'm not cleaning, which get a little smudge, like I said. Potential smudging. There we go. Got a little stitching going on under our pocket. I love it. Okay. And for our pocket, let's do a nice blue pocket. We're just going to paint our pocket on. Okay. Last Supper bunnies. That is so funny. Okay, got our little water brush. Let's get a dark blue in here too, so we can kind of make like a denim thing. So I've got my 2 ink pads smooshed. This one I just made a muckery with. Don't mind me. And again, mine is Accent Opaque 65-pound paper. It's not necessarily meant for water, but you know, if it's what you have, it'll do. Get a little bit of darkness under there. Not too shabby. Little fold lines. So, and then I want that dark blue again. Come back. I'll do this blue because it's on top. And then our fold. Our little pocket bunnies who are not having their last supper. Oh, that's funny. It's puckering. I wish you guys could see that. The paper is puckering up. It almost looks like the pocket might be full. Oh, that's too funny. There we go. So there's our little pocket. Brenda says, yes, stitching is necessary. And you guys, it's not perfect, but you could. I mean, if you need to be precise, you can measure a specific amount. You put a dot out, you know, and then, because all you need is 2 dots to make a straight line. So at the top, you would measure out. At here, you'd measure out. Then you would turn it. Here, measure out. Here, measure out. But you can see I just eyeballed it. This is way fatter than this. But like I said, if I were sewing this, it would totally look like that. I'm not lying. I like sewing. It's fun. But it's not perfect. Okay. So there. Look at our little pocket bunnies. And of course, we got to have a ginger bunny because I love this color. Love this color. I don't know why. Arteza made a good ginger brown. We'll give him a little white eyeball. And maybe a little white ear. And then we'll do a little white paw. And a little... There we go. So there's that bunny. Look, that was easy. I didn't even have to color him all in. And then we'll get a little gray bunny, fossil gray by Arteza. We'll do a little bit light on the inside. Color this guy all the way in. I'm gonna do little pink bits in his ears because he's light colored. Okay, so I'm loving our little pocket bunny. Okay, and let's see, we'll do another shade of gray. This is dolphin gray. We'll do this guy a little bit of dolphin gray. He's gonna be spotty. Look at that spottiness. And one paw. And we're going to add a little bit of this gray to that. Not all over, just a few spots. So he's kind of like a little white and gray bunny. Very easy. No shadows. No, nothing fancy, guys. We've got lots of pages. We'll do a cinnamon bunny. Oh, this one's dark. Is this, yeah, cinnamon? Do an all brown bunny. Look at that. Isn't he cute? And then we'll do We'll do little spots of that. We'll do, where'd my ginger go? Did I put it back? Yes, I did. I put the ginger back. We'll blend out a little bit of that. That little tootsie, and then we'll put in a nice lighter brown, not that one because that one looks weird. Sienna, let's see what that one looks like. That one looks like the other one. That's right, we'll go over that with our ginger again. And then there's our little pocket bunnies. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Look at that. Okay, now let's trim our little pocket bunnies. John, hello, hello. Look at our little lovely bunnies. Okay. And then we're gonna do a loose go around, right? Because we actually want them stable enough that we can put something behind them. Does that make sense? Because it's a pocket, we could put a little something in there with them if we wanted to. Okay, so here's our little pocket. Oh, look at that. It's so fabulous. Now, you can use double stick tape. You can use glue, which I'm going to do the gluey thing. Okay, now here's the dealio. I do not want to add glue to any of the bunnies. I do not want to add glue anywhere to the inside because I want to stuff something in there. So maybe 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch from the edge. Okay, just like so. Just like so, and that's it. Okay, it's not much. You guys would be surprised. Barely Art glue is a nice sturdy glue. You know, it's meant for those paper craftings. So our artsy person is wearing a nice chevron shirt with a blue pocket, because why not? 3 carat minimum, carrots in the pockets. Oh, carrots in the pockets. Oh, if you guys have a big carrot die, you could totally do that. Okay, definitely let it dry before you go you know, trying to cram things in there. But we might be able... What is a carrot but a long skinny triangle, right? So if we put our carrot in here, right, we're going to have the bushel, the top of the carrot, okay, come out there. And then we just kind of make a rounded, could even be like a raindrop, right? And then the top of it is like a C going that way and a C going that way. Okay, and then floof, 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 and floof, 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 floof. That's technical terms. Draw some floof. So we've got some floof going this way. You can get it squiggly, just lumps, just lumps and bumps, okay? Just like so. Look at that. Heckin' if that's not great. Now, the fun thing about carrots, right? Okay, so they're round. We're not going to draw straight lines for the carrot sections. We're going to come with our roundness and then kind of accentuate that, right? We're going to follow the shape of our carrot, but we're not going to go all the way. We might put a couple little dots. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay. So it's kind of like little C's or U's, however you want to do it. Okay. So now, is this one? This one is not good for alcohol markers. So let's do this first. Let's grab an orange. Okay, let's grab an orange. Yeah, this is pumpkin orange. I don't know why I was having a deal with that. And then, oh no, that's not the one I want. Vermilion. One of these is darker than the other. Okay, so this is my light one, this is my dark one. So what I'm going to do is just like that. And then, of course, our carroty top. Just going to there. Nothing too fancy. Okay, and then we can take the nice big blunt end of our other orange. Oh no, it's dying. Ah. Oh, it's not like I use you guys all the time. Okay, maybe I do, but still. Sorry for the squeakies. I'm just trying to get my carrot to do its carroty thing. Oh, I can't believe it died on me. How rude, how rude. Okay, so there's our shape. We're going to get the green in there. We're going to do, I don't know. We're going to do maybe this green. Oh, that's a nice green. What about this green? It's probably the same green, just a different brand. Okay, I like that green better than that green, but I need a darker green to go with it. That might be fun. Okay, so we're going to do like so. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just throwing in some dark green in there. Then we're going to go in there and add some light green. And we're just going to saturate those two areas. Oh, the color difference is a little much, so it's not blending very well. But we can fix that. We can fix that. Okay, so to fix that, we're going to get a middle color, a middle shade of green, maybe. Do I have one? That's the only thing I'm not. Let's see. Well, that's just as dark. This one's kind of a sea green. There we go. If you get one that's too dark and won't blend, you just get a middle one to blend it. So then it's not so harsh. There we go. Not so bad. Not so bad. There we go. There we go. That looks a lot better. And then, haha, see, it's not too bad. Then we can take our Sharpie and just follow all of our little lines. And we can make squiggles. We can add dots. And just like that, we have our little carrot. Look at that. Let me add some dots in there. Oh, look at our little carrot. Now the colors do run through, so we're going to have to remedy that, right? Because we want to put this in our pocket as a little journaly spot, right? So this is what we're going to do. Are you guys ready for this? We're going to give it a backing. So that Stampin' Up! Marker, the two of them are about the same color. I can't hardly tell the difference between the two. To me, there's probably a great difference, but I don't see it. So then, trying to utilize my paper, but that's all right. It was scrap paper anyways because my printer ate it. So that is now in there like that. I'm going to get my other scissors, my glue scissors, because I'm now cutting through glue. But look, the back, haha, we've got our writing implement. And then we're just going to fussy cut. And again, if you have a die for this, that'll make it easier. Maybe you like this idea, but not maybe a carrot. You can go on Crescent Creation and shop around and see what kind of big dies she has that will inspire you to make a tag that is unique. Ooh, one of the pages we should do the MFT coffee mug and then put like a tea bag. We can make our own little tea bag that we can pull in and out of the cup. Does that sound fun? We'll do that next week, I think. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look it. And then we have a nice sturdy thing because we glued another piece on it. Okay. This is 65-pound paper, so it was still easy to cut even there. Yes, Pam, I know, but they still look the same to me. So, ooh. Okay. There we go. Oh, look at. And because this is a book, we can definitely have things sticking out, and look at that. And then they can leave a little message, little hidden message. Wonder how cute that is. Oh, that's so adorable. What else do we got? We've got the puppies, the mice, and the kitties, and the chicks, little chickadoos. We could do like a little nest for the chickens, maybe on one of these pages. That would be fun. Do a little nest for our chickens. Okay. Oh, I do love that. What do you guys think about that? Is that pretty cute? Oh, look at that. Okay, and I'm thinking I do want to do our little hedgehogs in here. We'll do one more page, okay? One more page, and then what I'll do is I'll work on some pages and pre-record them and upload them to this channel so you guys can see it. And then next week we'll do the cover for all three. And then the following week we'll start the new insert. So hang out with the channel, subscribe, give that thumbs up and all that stuff. And turn on that notification so you can see all of the messages. But we're going to use the Lawn Fawn hedgehogs, okay? This one is at the shop. You might want to stop by because the other day, like this one was on sale. So you want to see if some of the other ones are on sale. The little coffee one. Now these guys are hedgehogs, and their saying says sending hugs. But since this is a book, we're not going to do the sending hugs. We could do I heart you, because that's a sentiment. Ooh, I didn't stamp those out. Ooh, that might be fun. What if we did like a little frame of hearts? That might be fun. A little square of hearts, and then we could do the I heart you. That would be cute. Let's get our little scrap of paper. We're gonna stamp those guys out, and we'll cut them out. And then we're going to get another piece. And we're going to cut this one after we stamp it. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I'm sorry, Crystal. I need to put a reminder up that, oh my goodness, I'm just running over everybody's time. Okay, but I want to get this one done, and then we'll head over to Crystal's channel, see what she's going to be crafting. Okay, that or you can start live. They can run over and then watch this on a replay. I don't mind. I'm just running over toes. Okay, so this will be the bottom. So here's my heart. So this will be the bottom. Oh, so beautiful. And then we're just like they do. We're gonna kind of connect them a little. I'm gonna take a little bit of that ink off. Then we're gonna line that up. And if I miss a little bit with the line, that's okay. I can always go back in with a pin and get that. Or in this case, it didn't come off completely, but that's okay. Oops, nope. Gonna go this way, so I want to clean. Where's my rag? We're just cleaning a little corner so we can eyeball where we're going with it. Oh, what happened? Oh. Well, that's weird. That's okay though. It's a little junky journal. And then this one. So we're going to take off quite a bit of this one. And then we're going to take off some of this one. Okay. That is so weird it did that. I don't know what that is. But that's okay. We'll do something fun with those, right? So then we can finish connecting that. Just trace those lines. Since we didn't clean it completely. We could definitely mask this off and it would be fine. This is so weird. It's like I shifted. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill in this shadowy double area, right? Because I don't know what was going on. Like so. Put some dots in there like so, so it looks like it was meant to be, and then we'll do it on some different hearts. We'll just darken it in a couple of places so it looks like it was intentional. You do this side this way, and then we'll do this one. So look at that. See, and we made it look like it was intentional for the most part. I can get behind that. Remember, boo-boos are just welcoming mats for embellishments. And I probably made it too big to go in our little booklet. But we'll see. We'll see. Let me just double check here. Oh no, that might fit really nicely. We can even do, yeah, I think that'll be just fine. And turn, and turn, and turn. Sorry, I shouldn't apologize. This is time consuming, you know. If this was for a gift for a friend or a Christmas present, I would definitely start it now. That way there you could work on it, take a few days off, work on it again. Again, I will do some pre-recorded videos so you guys can see them. You can always pause the live videos when you're re-watching them. You can fast forward them. You can watch them in fast forward by tapping your screen and going into the settings. Get these little, this one's a little bit more time consuming, but I think it's going to be fun. all this little confetti I'm making everywhere. We might have to do one of the pages a little shaker card. That would be fun. Oh, got all these ideas rolling. And for our next live, I'll have more of an idea where this is going, and then I'll be able to stay within my time frame. Quit running over our friends. I don't know why I forget that stuff. Nope. Oh, look at that. So that is going to go right in there. And we have this subtle, oops, get off of there. Subtle stuff. There's quite a few in there. So we got that. We can glue that down. See, I had an idea just then, right? What if we, bear with me, we're going to have a little pocket there. We just cut it in half, and, well, we'll straighten this one out. We'll put a little something to cover those ones up. Okay. And I have just the thing for that. Okay. Yeah. So I've got a little pocket there. I can do... So I've made my little thing, and then I can have one hedgehog on this side and one hedgehog on this side. It's going to be cute. And then to fix this, okay, this is what we're going to do. We've got that one and that one are whole hearts. Okay. Stamp that right there, like so. See where I'm going? See where I'm going? And then we can add one more extra heart right there. Look at that. So that's how I'll fix that. I am gonna let you go, okay? In my pre-recorded video, I'll finish this up. So it will be like an extension. So tomorrow, I'll try and have this up for you guys tomorrow here on the channel, and we'll finish this page transition, and then we'll do another page, and we'll see you guys on our next live, and I'll catch you sort of in a pre-recorded. But yeah, so that's all we got to do to hide the little corners that we snipped off, is just cut off what we want and then put an extra little heart there. And in this particular set, we do have these two that make a full heart, so I can cut that one out. Today, we used the Simply Celebrate. There's Simply Celebrate Fall, Critters. I mean, there's so many hearts, all that fun stuff. We're also using the Hedge Hugs today. And we did our own little pockety thing on the front, and we used some Simon Hurley stencils, which you can find at the shop, to do our background. Okay, So yeah, lots of fun stuff at the shop, and you're gonna see that we can mix and match all of the brands. So you buy what makes your heart happy, buy what you know what you're gonna use, and catch a sale. Go check out Crescent Creation. There are some goodies that are on sale. And until next time, I hope you have a great crafty day. Bye bye everyone. Have a good night. Crystal, I'll see you in your chat. Just a momento. Bye bye.